An infection is spreading around the Destiny 2 community on social media. Altered profile pictures, red diamond emojis, and a commonly repeated phrase, Plague Gang. Yesterday, I finally figured out what all this was about, with Plague Gang being the organizing term behind a player-led project to show off what a SIVA-based season would look like in Destiny. The corruptive nanomachines that Rasputin unleashed on the Iron Lords, which were eventually acquired by the Fallen for the events of Rise of Iron back in Destiny 1. Since then, SIVA has not really returned to the game in a meaningful capacity, other than in reprised weapons like Outbreak Perfected, or mentioned in the lore here and there. But the Plague Gang wants a full Destiny season based on SIVA, and as you can see above and below, they're putting some serious work into showing what that could look like. This all appears to have started with Bluejay, a young visual artist who made waves online when he posted his SIVA-based mods as part of an application to work at Bungie. The work went viral, and eventually snowballed into the entire season of the Plague concept. The official Plague Gang is a relatively small group, full of some big Destiny community names like My Name is BYF and legendary player D1 Alpha Veteran, along with a number of other artists and animators, some of which are featured here. All of this is leading to some sort of larger collaboration reveal on May 5th, promised to be the culmination of all the work so far. But it's expanded beyond just the initial group and has turned into a full-on community effort. SIVA is something of an obsession with the Destiny fanbase, perhaps best evidenced by this project. But well before this, fans have been asking for a return to focus on SIVA storylines in the game, and in addition to Bluejay's SIVA mods have heard calls for entire SIVA-based subclasses. Will any of this lead to anything in the game itself? It's been almost impossible to miss the SIVA movement online, so I know Bungie is aware of it, and I've seen employees directly comment on it. Generally speaking, Bungie wants to give the community what it asks for, and if it sees this much interest in SIVA, I have to believe it will return to the game in a big way at some point in the future. Not this year, I would imagine. I feel like we're already on the road to the Witch Queen and detouring to SIVA in the next 2 seasons. Something that has to do with the Fallen and Rasputin and the Iron Lords and not the Hive and Savathun and the Darkness, does not seem like it would be in the cards. But in planning for future seasons? We have 3 announced expansions still to come, so yes, in 2022 or beyond, I could easily see Bungie returning to SIVA as a concept, knowing how much interest there is in it. And honestly, I don't think Bluejay's SIVA mods are a bad way to go about that, as the concept of nanites as a combat modifier is certainly more interesting to me than elemental wells.